We're not doing that.
I feel like I got the
hang on
power.
then. No, we're not doing that no more.
Oh
Break.
God.
Okay.
Frame it, 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 frame it. Hello, hello. Frame it, 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 frame it. Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Top 5 NBA players of all time.
Of course, I'll go first. Number one, LeBron. Fight me on that. Say whatever you want to. Let's be honest here, y'all. This is not your generation no more, old people. I'm tired of this. I know what Michael Jordan did for y'all back then. He was good. He was great. He's a great. Like, you can't deny that. But LeBron is a different breed. Let's be honest here. Averaging a triple-double. Who does that?
Russell Westbrook.
But he don't got no championship.
He ain't gonna have my boy wrestling.
Nah, we don't hate on him. You had James Harden and him together, and guess what y'all did?
That's Mike D'Antoni's fault. That's Mike D'Antoni's fault. How you gonna trade your center away and play small ball?
If the Thunder wouldn't have traded James Harden away, they would have won the ring eventually in OKC.
James Harden was not about to stay there and hide behind.
He wanted to stay there. They didn't want to give him his money though. All they had to do was pay that man $12 million a month, but they didn't want to do it.
I wouldn't want to either.
And my
my
boy Harden, the beard could have a
And
ring.
they just went to the finals the previous year.
Still, he's an unknown factor. I don't want to pay nobody. I don't know for sure he's gonna be that great all-star. Harden really surprised me though.
You didn't need him to be an all-star. You just needed him to like. You had Russ and KD already. You just needed him to like add a little something else. That's all
I
you
guess. I mean, we got.
had Serge Ibaka.
Serge was good. Serge was really good as a center.
They could have did something.
But yeah, like I said, LeBron is a different breed. Jordan, I know what Jordan did for the basketball community. Like, look at that. But you gotta look at it though. Jordan at a rookie, nobody knew what he was gonna do. Nobody knew. It was a surprise that he came up so far in his life. But LeBron,
I want to say this. I want you to know, like back in like Jordan was around like late '80s, early '90s.
yeah.
Who was more advertised than Jordan?
Who was more advertised?
Yeah, who was thrown in your face? Who was on the box of all the cereals, on all the commercials? Who was the face of the shoe brand? Think of somebody. Cause you got LeBron. I can name folks who he go there. Kurt, KD, Harden.
Hey, no.
He go head to head with Harden. Harden on
You
the
talking
Gatorade
about
commercials.
when we first came in the NBA? Nah, LeBron was the most talked about player.
I'm talking about like while he was still playing, like going through his prime. Like,
going through his prime.
he had Kobe. Kobe won the championships.
Kobe was like. Oh, you talking about? Are you talking about LeBron right now? Or you talking about Jordan?
I'm talking about LeBron. Like who was more who? Jordan was the most advertised superstar I ever seen. He was thrown in your face. When LeBron was coming up, you had other folks who was advertised too. You had AI, you had Kobe. You know, you had Shaq still playing.
AI was on the decline, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
You had Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, he was on the decline too.
But then like he went through the prime, and then when he came up, you had KD, you had Curry.
Yeah, let's be honest here, bro. Jordan, he had a few competitions. He had Magic, he had Larry, and they
was old as hell. They was finna be out of there.
They was great. They was really great.
His biggest competition was a 6'1" point guard, Isaiah Thomas. His biggest competition.
Isaiah Thomas 6'1".
Yeah. No, I think he's shorter than that.
We talking about the old Isaiah Thomas. I like the.
I was finna say, what?
Oh yeah. How you let the bad boys beat you up? The Pistons, bro. The Pistons. They had a center named Bill Laimbeer. Have you seen that man free throw?
He's poor.
It's terrible. Let me chill out though. Let me get back to my list. Number 1, LeBron. Number 2, Michael Jordan. Number 3, Kobe, of course. Number 4, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody told me about this, and I had to think about it for real. Let's be honest here. He's a dominant player. He's like probably the most dominant center I've ever seen in my life. Shaq, number 4.
Man, Warren getting into your
Yeah,
head.
I'm not gonna cat T. Warren's right though. Like, who is messing with Shaq for real, bro? The only person you can name is that 7'6" monster from
Yao Ming.
yeah, Yao Ming. That did
Y'all
some
mean
shit.
That boy
Number
was
five. I know y'all not gonna agree with this. I said it to you before. I haven't said it to you, but let's be honest here. He's the best scorer
this shit.
all time.
Oh,
the
nigga
best scorer. Yes, over
Cotton
Larry
picking
Bird.
Larry Bird.
No, he's not.
Cotton picking Larry Bird.
He's over Larry. He's over Larry. He's like better scorer than Larry. He's a 7-foot giant at small forward. KD number 5.
Oh, KD.
KD number 5 all time.
Best scorer all time.
Nigga
Let's be
Larry-
for real. Come on,
the
bro.
nigga Larry Bird.
I'll say he's the most consistent scorer.
You about to say James Harden?
sure am.
bro. James Harden fine, but come on now, who messing? If I had to
respect
guard
KD.
somebody ISO 1-on-1, I would choose James Harden over KD.
I don't know what that.
I was finna say,
A
yeah,
7,
KD.
you would choose James Harden, the one that double dribbles, and he got good handles. That's
You gonna
cool.
Step back on your ass just over. and
But you don't know
over
what
and
KD
over
will do to you
and
though.
Over again.
You act like James Harden can't drive in on you either.
Like barely does that. Like if we're being honest here, I'll be worried about the 3 more than the freaking
So
inside.
you telling me he barely drives in. All them fouls he draws.
He be faking.
It don't matter. That just proof that he drives in.
KD got the best pull-up jumper of all time. That's what I'll be worried about. I'll be worried about like someone setting a pick and roll, and then like he just like you can't stop that.
But let's be honest here, bro. Post, he got it. When you driving in, he definitely got it. If he don't got it, he getting the rebound.
I'm still standing where I think he's the most consistent scorer of all time, but just scoring wise, I think it's hard.
You wanna go next?
No, I got LeBron number 1. Just like I said, ain't nobody as dominant as LeBron.
Yeah, honestly.
Ain't nobody playing like him. Ain't nobody doing what he do. Like not even Jordan. And number 2, I got Kobe. I put Kobe at number 2. I just feel like because like Kobe, he had Shaq, and then he won rings without Shaq. Like he won ring with his own team, like doing what he had to do. Kobe the great, like Kobe, like probably like
Kobe a different breed.
that's my like Kobe my dog. Like I got the hoodie on, like Kobe hard. And number 3, I got Jordan.
For obvious reasons.
I ain't really a big Jordan fan like that. Like that's just me. Like I feel like Scottie Pippen played a bigger role than people want to give him credit for.
Don't forget about Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman was a monster. Like he locked down on defense. They had good shooters around them. Like he had a good all-around team. You know. At number 4, I got Kareem. All-time leading scorer. Couldn't stop him. You know, like he got the rings. He got the MVPs. He got all that. You know. And then number 5 is gonna be number 5. I got Steph Curry at number 5.
Okay. I thought you was about to say we was talking about that. We talking about dude with
Bill Russell.
Yeah, I thought you was about to say Bill Russell.
No,
I said,
I said-
dog, like he's so old, 6'10" center
Yeah.
in the
10
freaking
rings.
1930s.
10 rings is all I gotta say about Bill Russell. 10 rings.
Come on now.
Listen, Bill Russell got a ring for everything.
I ain't never seen-
All I gotta say, Curry number 5. Curry changed the way basketball played. So I gotta put Curry number 5. Curry, one of the best
Yeah,
players
I
I ever
get
seen.
that. They did change the way fans play.
Curry.
Alright, disclaimer. I don't know shit about the NBA. I didn't start watching basketball till the 5th grade, and that's only because James Harden was on the cover of 2K. So I like James Harden, that's it. But number 1, I'm gonna go with LeBron. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Jordan. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Kobe. Number 4,
Because of James.
nah. I'm gonna go with Kareem. You said he was an all-time scorer, so I'm gonna go with Kareem. Number 5.
I feel like everybody's number 5 spot is different. Because there are so many people that could be at number 5.
No.
Exactly. There's so many people that could be at number 5.
I'm just gonna put Shaq at number 5.
Alright. That's true.
Listen, like, I gotta put some respect on Hakeem.
The King was hard. Like he was probably like one of the best defensive centers all time.
What's his name?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh,
Best
I thought
defensive centers
I
all
said
time.
the wrong thing for a minute. Never mind.
You got Hakeem. Who else on forget?
I thought I got Hakeem and Kareem confused.
You got Will
Chamberlain.
still
Oh, I forgot about that nigga.
go.
Magic Johnson.
100. Magic Johnson.
I'm
was
taking
alright.
Shaq out and I'm putting Wood at 5. I forgot about him.
I mean, like,
I would have instantly said him if I remember him though.
I'm tell y'all who y'all sleep on. Tim Duncan.
I put Scotty over Tim Duncan.
Scotty who?
Pip.
Shit.
Better watch your mouth.
Why you sound like an old man?
Nigga,
Shit.
I can't stop fucking laughing.
What'd you say?
I can't stop fucking laughing. Shit was so funny. Yeah. Now back to what I was saying. What you say?
I think Scotty Pippen, bro. Scotty Pippen, like I don't know why y'all trying to disrespect him. Like he wasn't keeping up with Jordan for real. Like he was. Come on now. He was fighting with
Jordan
Jordan.
nigga fumbled the ball. Never mind.
That's the only person he was really fighting with is Jordan, because he was trying to make sure he was the best on the team. And Dennis Rodman just a beast. Like, man was a janitor. Then he came into an NBA star. Like, how do you do that?
Ain't that? Never mind.
He was out here fucking bitches, having fun.
Go ahead. Next question.
Next question, last question. That's just debating really LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe. Like the difference between the three. It's just like
Nah, where are you going? Stay still.
Bruh, just let me slide out the video.
No, just stay right
let
here,
me
dog.
slide out the
No,
video.
just stay right
Why
here.
does it matter? Why
Sorry,
am
I had to
leaving?
stay in there. Y'all was talking all this gibberish. You said some Tyler Hero, dude. I was like, huh?
said
Come
what?
again? You said some quarterback name. I was like, huh? Come again?
What he talking about?
I don't know.
Y'all started debating about the NFL.
Said
Check out
taller somebody. You was just sitting here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna say nothing though. I'm just
Okay,
sitting here.
you don't got to. What do I start off with? Michael Jordan. As we said, he came into it. Rookie wasn't really that many expectations from him like that. Not as much as LeBron and Kobe. Cause after Jordan really got into his prime and all that junk, everybody was looking for the next Jordan. We was trying to see who was gonna be the next Michael Jordan. And Kobe was the closest thing to it. He learned from Jordan. He had most of Jordan's arsenal in there. And, you know, it was just replacement Jordan, if we're being honest here. R.I.P. to Kobe, though. LeBron, he loved Jordan as a kid. He wanted to be just like Michael Jordan. He was a dominant player in high school. He was advertised everywhere. Everybody was talking about LeBron this, LeBron that. He's the GOAT. He's the next Michael Jordan. They had the most high expectations out of both of those two dudes. And when he came in, he delivered. He overachieved what they thought. And he kept on progressing as the game kept on, like, and you try to say LeBron created a super team. Like, you telling me you would stay in a hopeless situation that is called the Cavaliers with Anderson Varejao, and I don't even know the other center's name. Like, it's so hard to say his name.
I wouldn't say it was hopeless, but he wasn't gonna win. He could have made the finals.
He had Mo Williams as they point.
He could have made the finals every year, the Eastern Conference Finals every year, but he wasn't gonna win no championship.
That shit's still hopeless.
It's not as bad. It's like, I know some folks would kill to be in that situation. Like, at least they making the finals every year. Like, he wasn't gonna win them, but still, like,
That might as well be hopeless to me.
I mean, same thing.
The difference between Jordan and the difference between Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron is that Jordan and Kobe, help came to them, but nobody's gonna come to the Cavaliers, bro. LeBron had to make his way to a better team, the Heat, and let's be honest here, LeBron made that team.
So you just want them.
I'm not disrespecting Dwayne Wade, by the way. I'm just saying
I'm saying, yeah, Dwayne, but like, I think Chris Bosh, in my opinion, was a little bit overhyped. Like, I don't think he was like
he was
anything.
kinda.
I don't think he was anything special. Like, I know who he was, man. I ain't heard of the man prior to him getting to the Heat like that. Like, that man was up in Toronto. What was he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, when it comes to like the difference between the three of them, I got two things to say about LeBron. I gotta say, 9 of the past 10 finals he been in, 20 teams was his. And then even though he lost the 2018 finals, all I gotta say is the 2018 playoffs. 2018 playoffs proved he was the greatest player of all time. Put that team on his back, led them to the finals, and they were horrible. You know how bad they were. Like,
So bad.
horrible. And like, man was dropping 50. Like, he did what he had to do. And like, that's why like, I differ them, man.
I just rekindle my ankle, bro. Man, just talking about the finals. I was about to get so upset again.
Danny Green is trash.
Yeah, that's.
He-
I don't want to.
He nigga didn't even go in and
I'm
out.
mad at Danny Green for that. Like, but also you
You
gotta
be
be
mad
mad
at Marquise Morris, old dumbass. Ain't
Yeah, he just threw the
wide
ball.
open.
You saw
and
that
Texas
RDC
Caldwell
video?
Pope.
Yeah, I seen that. But I know they're to blame, and I'm a hardcore LeBron fan. Like, you can say whatever you want to, and I still back up LeBron. But what I'm saying is, I don't care if you would have missed the shot and everybody would have been on you, bro. You should have took the shot, LeBron. I know you trying to dish it out. You trying to get that teammate mentality, assist, pass the ball, all that. It's a team sport. It's basketball. It's a team sport. But in that situation, you gotta take that shot. It doesn't matter if you would have missed it. We would have had a better chance of you making that shot contested than Danny Green shooting wide open. Cause let's look at Danny Green's percentages through the finals so far.
He sucked
He's been doing terrible
the whole playoffs.
the whole playoffs, and people are always on LeBron's back talking about some. You need Kyrie to bail you out. You need Ray Allen to bail you out, bro. This is a team sport. Do you not understand that? Michael Jordan got bailed out a few times from a shooter.
John Paxson, Steve Kerr.
Let's be honest here. Kobe got bailed out a few times. It's nothing different. It's a team sport. Somebody's got to make the shot. Go. Yeah.
Sorry, you got an interception.
Somebody's got.
Wait a second. What you say?
Somebody's got to make the shot.
20
And it's team sport. So sometimes you got to pass the ball to that consistent shooter that's a lockdown clutch hitter. Danny Green, you are not one of those right now. I know you used to be, and sometimes you are, but right now you're not looking good.
Should have gave it to KCP.
No disrespect to you, but like, you're not. Go hit a few shots before the game.
Oh, these motherfuckers got
Get better, bro. We don't want to see this. We need better from you.
And better from Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma is horrible.
Kyle Kuzma was supposed to be that light. In the Lakers. I always talked about him trying to be like that. He's gonna be the future Laker.
Nigga, know the hell he not. That nigga suck. Y'all would have been better off getting rid of Kuzma than if y'all would have kept B.I. Even though they say he need his own team.
Yeah, they said Brandon Ingram the next KD.
Still though, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all would have been better off.
The way it's looking now, I thought this in my mind for like the longest because of the way the Lakers are looking, bro. But the way it's looking right now,
they ain't gonna stand a chance next year.
It's not that. It's that the way it's looking right now, LeBron's about to get the most ironic thing done to him, and that's him getting beat.
Being down 3-1.
Yeah.
Hell no. It's not. I don't think it's gonna
If
be
it
that.
does happen, bro, that's gonna be my worst fear come true.
Yeah,
I can't allow that. I need them to win. I have no time for Jimmy Butler getting in the ring before the Harden.
I don't see that happening, bro. Cause I feel like LeBron did everything. He took over last night. I just feel like, you know.
Yeah, that's the other thing about people. They so hell bent on looking at everybody else and how they did good. How Jimmy doing this, Jimmy got 35. Do you not see LeBron's stats? He has more points than Jimmy. Most of the time he has more assists than Jimmy. Most of the time he has more rebounds than Jimmy. His field goal percentage last night was something amazing.
He only missed 6 shots.
He shot from the S.
That's kind of expected of LeBron.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's another thing. He's expected to do this.
So
when Jordan and Kobe does it, oh my God, it's amazing. It's amazing because they did it. But when LeBron does it, it's an expectation.
I want to see how the narrative.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see how the narrative gonna flip. Because if he would have took that shot and missed it, then they would have been clowning him.
They would have been clowning him. I know that would have happened. I would have been like, that's fine. Would you rather Danny Green shoot it? He done.
Look, Danny Green missing the 3 was bad, but
Marquise
I really put
Morris.
that shit on Marquise Morris.
Marquise Morris gonna get the ball and say some.
Just like
flick it to the ground. What are you?
It wasn't worse than J.R. Smith, but that was a similar situation.
Nah, that was worse than J.R. I know J.R. did some stupid stuff, but you throwing the ball out of bounds? That's not dumb.
I think he was trying to shoot the ball and he went out of bounds.
I told you this and I told Nathaniel this. In that J.R. Smith situation, if they would have made that shot, they possibly could have won the finals. Because the second game,
that momentum.
Because the second game, they almost won it too. So LeBron could have had a chance to put a team on his back and win the finals if it wasn't for J.R. Smith messing up. I kind of blame George Hill too for missing a free throw. I mean, you gotta have ice in your veins at that point. But all I'm saying is that J.R. Smith changed the whole finals, and then Marquise Morris could do the same thing if LeBron ended up losing. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I don't think that.
If LeBron ended up losing, Marquise Morris' situation would be worse because of who he got. Like, you got Anthony Davis and LeBron. Like, LeBron had nobody.
We don't know if Anthony Davis playing.
Yeah, I forgot it.
He don't even really need to play. Like, bro, like, if LeBron,
we need him.
Listen, bro. If LeBron can almost beat Golden State, go into overtime with KD and Clay and Steph and Draymond, he can do it against the Heat.
Yeah, that shit like. Just realize.
That's why I always felt that feeling when they got to the finals against the Heat. Like, I just felt like they would underestimate the Heat and we would get beat like that. And I don't want that to happen at all. I want
LeBron trash ass niggas. Y'all so damn garbage. My bad.
Here's what I'm saying, though, is like he said, Golden State. Listen, if the Lakers don't get another person next year, they don't stand no chance in the playoffs. Because Golden State gonna be back. Clippers reloading. Clippers. I don't even know. You got Denver coming back. I feel like they're gonna come back harder. Got the Rockets coming back. And then you go to the East, you know who coming back though?
Oh,
KD and Kyrie.
Get them well Harden out of Houston.
KD and Kyrie come back. So it's like if they don't get somebody else, then it's a wrap. You don't stand a chance. I don't even want to talk down to LeBron like that, but like
Trash ass niggas.
if LeBron gets his ring, I know a whole bunch of people gonna be like, it's a bubble ring. But let's be honest here. If he didn't get the ring this year, they would have been on his case. And whoever got the ring this year, they would have been like, oh yeah, he got a ring. Like, come on, bro.
What does that mean? It's a bubble ring.
Exactly.
I feel like it's harder to win the ring in the bubble.
It's an NBA bubble, like.
But still, how does that affect the both teams were in the bubble? What does that mean?
Like every team was in the bubble. Like it would be harder to win in the
They
bubble.
still gonna say it. Anything LeBron does, they always gonna undercut it.
That makes no sense.
That's why a whole bunch of people be like, LeBron fans are most toxic. They be riding his nuts. No, bro, y'all be so. I don't give him enough credit that he deserves.
Really don't. They hate him because he's so great. That's why. They tired of seeing LeBron in the finals every year. But who gonna come and stop him?
They gotta bring a whole army to stop him.
I just want my nigga Harden to get a ring.
I'm gonna say one thing. I put some respect on my boy Trae Young, man. Trae Young goes next.
Trae Young fine.
Put some respect. Trae Young. Once he
Frame it. Hello.